Hey guys, what's up? All right. It's Double Deuce back, and I'm coming back with a video I promised on the radio receiver that I picked up. I don't know how long these are going to be on eBay, but they're about 60 bucks, 65 bucks, something like that. And yes, it is basically, a copy of one of my other favorite radios, the Surpass radios that I use. Except this one comes with a light kit. And so we're going to open it up right now and let's check it out. I was, pretty intrigued by this because sometimes, you can buy a light kit and, they can tax you pretty good on, what they get out of them, plus your radio. And the cool thing about this one, it's pretty much identical to the Surpass radio, which I do believe they're probably from the same company. Now this is a 6-channel, I do believe. So we got 1 to turn, 2 to burn, and I think we have 3, 4, and instead of 2 knobs up here, we got click switches, and so that'll basically take your servo from neutral to your left position on the left button, and on the right one it'll take it from neutral to the right position. So for like, you want to have a forward reverse, you got that. You want to have basically a switch hooked up to something else, like your say you're running a gearbox with a 2-speed or something, you just hit the button. And this one here, for all your Bruiser HTP 407 fans, it's a 3-position switch, which is great for the gearbox. And of course, this one here is your momentary back and forth too. But the cool thing is the receiver itself. I'll show you. You've probably seen these before, but when you look at it, it's got your servo plugs over here, and it also has your light plugs over on this side. And it does come complete with the light kit in with the radio. So you have your let me see, your blinkers, and your stoplight, your reverse switch, and there's a bunch of other ones on here. It's too small for me to read without my spectacles, but it pretty much covers everything. And I bought this to put in my tank project here, and which I may have to buy another one, because I'm running a Surpass radio with this one right now, and I was going to add the light kit to it. And maybe since I got my last shipment in the mail, I'll show you guys kind of a sneak peek of what it is. But I had to throw this radio system out there. I will put the link down below, the eBay link where I bought it from. So I'm not any way affiliated with this company, but this thing came really fast in the mail. So it has to be, if you're buying stuff in the United States or something like that, it's probably stateside. But I got the silver gray one, and as you can see, they have plenty of different models here, and they have a bunch of different receivers here, and the one that I do have would be it'd be X6 DC receiver, which is up in the upper corner up here. That's the one with the lights. You can plug the lights in it, and you see these are all different ones you can buy separately. So I'm thinking if maybe I do know they sell these separately, and I have not done a search yet on eBay to see if I can just buy the receiver part, but you bind these things together, and you can have one radio run all your cars, or if you want, you could just buy the receiver with the light kit and then bind it to your existing transmitter. So anyways, like I say, I wanted to throw that out there, and now I'm going to show you what I bought. And I'm still on this. I'm going to get a video of this thing up and running. I couldn't resist, guys. I couldn't resist. I bought another one. These things are harder than hen's teeth to find. Now, if you guys have already seen the one right there, that's the one I got my L400 in. So this one here, I might do something different with it. I don't know yet. I think I'm going to keep it blue because I really like the blue, and you know, this one here is in really decent shape. It's just all faded out. It wasn't cheap. This thing was around 280 bucks shipped, but you can't find these things anymore. And I bought this off eBay. So, you know, when you're out there and you want to, you know, look for one of these things, I probably won't buy any more. So the rest of them, you guys are all free to grab them, you know. So this one's complete. It's got the spoiler, it's got the mirrors, but it did not come with no radio or, you know, any of that stuff, which I didn't care because, you know, you don't want to use the radios. If you're going to convert something like this, you don't want to use the radios that come with them. So, long story short, set it up against the old dual quad 409 engine here I got on the floor. That'll be a build that I'll be coming up in one of my other videos, and I may use this new transmitter and receiver with a light kit in that. I don't know, we'll find out. You know, I got so many projects going on, you know, and it's like I haven't even filmed half of them. So, you know, stay tuned. Some of them are wacky builds like this. Some are, you know, I'm going back to the old kind of bruiser style builds like I used to do because I love the bruiser. And but when I found the Skyline, I had to buy it because, you know, just one of my I love the scale look of that body, even though it's heavy and, you know, it has some issues with trying to convert something as far as like the tire sizes and all that. What I might do on this one, I might make some rims for this one myself, and because the one that I did up there, I ended up buying a set of wheels and tires from eBay and then turn around cutting them down and using the original tires off the Skyline on those rims up there. And you know, it was a challenge. And one thing that I did you know, didn't think about when I was doing that build up there, I had a bunch of T-Max stuff laying around, and you know, because I figured, you know, the independent suspension, the width, I added the air ride to it. So when you're doing stuff like that, you know, now it's too wide, you know, as far as the wheelbase is across the car. I had to shorten the control arms up and everything else. And the other day I was digging through a box of stuff, you know, those you know, mystery boxes I had downstairs, and I found my original Kyosho Burns that was totally, you know, in bags all apart and everything. And I was converting that into like a T-Max build a long time ago. And so I may use that chassis on that Skyline. I don't know what kind of an engine I'm going to put in it yet. I don't know if I'm going to go with, I've done the L400 one, you know. Toyin is coming out with a new V8 engine, which would be pretty cool. I built my own Toyin V8 by taking the two L400s and putting them together. And I do have my Conley Aussie V8 that I'd like to do something with. And I kind of wanted to dedicate that supercharged one that I had built for my 62 Impala. And so, like I say, but you know, they do have a new rotary engine coming out. Yeah, it may not be the perfect fit for the Skyline, but hey, you know what? It's worth a shot to like throw it in there. I haven't you know, committed to that rotary engine yet. Because one, there's, they pump the engines out really fast, and they don't really give them a good chance to be tested. And one thing I did notice on the rotary, they have the single and the double rotor, right? I'm interested in the double, but it's, hooking up a starting apparatus to that, because once you squeeze that into like that Skyline up there, unless you have an access to pull the body up and start the thing, and me, this in here I made a remote start from a key fob, and there's probably more electronics in this this Blazer build right here, between the tank, the actual firing cannon, and the 2-speed, forward reverse, with the NR 200 engine in here. There's probably more electronics in this than there is in the Apollo 11 back in the day, and because those were built to be light, quick, and just basically radio frequencies. But so I don't know what direction I'm going to go with the Skyline yet. I thought about a brushless technology. It definitely has to be an all-wheel drive version of the Skyline, just out of respect for the Skyline, because they were all-wheel drive. They were a 6-cylinder, and nobody makes a 6-cylinder nitro engine or anything to this day that I know of yet. An inline 6. It would be cool to have that as a version on that, Skyline. But so my options are brushless or a rotary, but it definitely have to be all-wheel drive. So I've been trying to figure out how to squeeze in a front differential and still keep the car lower to the ground, and make room for, if it's water cooled, a radiator up front, make it kind of scale, So, but stay tuned for that build. And like I say, I'll hit the link up for the radio. I don't know how long they're going to be on there, but take advantage of that. And my last video that I just put up there, the Ovonic batteries, which are right here, they're having a spring sale on these things. So try to take advantage of the spring sale. It ends on March 21st, which is only a few days away. I got late notice on that, and I wanted to pass the deals off to my followers out there. So anyways, like, share, subscribe if you want. Hit that notification bell for more cool builds that'll be they'll be coming. So you guys take care, stay safe, and you have a good one. Later. Bye.